I've been requested a Greek day of eating, a Mexican day of eating, and an Australian day of eating. But the question is, which day of eating do you want me to do?
Like to know.
The time is roughly 8:25 and I'm going to tell you first about the food I'm eating right now with my parents, and I'm just about to eat because my porridge is cooking. Then I'll let you know about a snack I had earlier which was not too bad. So as my porridge was cooking in the microwave for the first time, I had 2 bits again of Tesco Value dark chocolate, because you know already, if you've been following me for a while, that I do have an addiction to chocolate. And alongside my porridge, which I'll show you once it's done, I'm going to have 2 of these chocolate chip rice cakes from Tesco's, because the chocolate chip rice cakes made by Snacker Jacks are very good, but they have bits of chocolate. They have like chocolate drops within a chocolate based rice cake, so the rice has actually got chocolate within it, whereas the Tesco ones have got like a smooth layer of chocolate, which I'll show you, which has been put on a plain rice cake, and these actually taste a little bit nicer. Ooh yeah. Let me just get the porridge. It's magic. Seriously though, if you've been watching me for a long time, then you should know what's in here. But if you're new, let me just take you through it. I have got 62 grams of porridge oats in this bowl. I add water, then put it in the microwave for 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Then add 25 grams of whey protein, mix it up with more water, put it in the microwave for another minute and 40 seconds. Then bring it out, stir it up again, 1 more minute and 40 seconds. Then finally, I add 220 to 230 grams of frozen fruit. So I've got blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, and sometimes have cherries. It just depends which supermarket I bought the frozen fruit from. Time to eat some food. Okay, so very soon after I came back from the gym, I had a black coffee with some sweetener in it. Then after changing my clothes, I had 320 grams of frozen strawberries, and I put 200 millilitres of like chocolate fudge brownie milk, flavoured milk from Tesco, 200 mils in with that, and then I blended it up using a hand blender, and I was hoping to create some sort of chocolate fudge brownie strawberry ice cream sorbet like consistency thing. It was quite depressing because I actually thought that this experiment was going to work, but unfortunately the strawberries were actually very overpowering and I couldn't taste any chocolate whatsoever, but the consistency was very good. So the extra calories weren't really that necessary, and you could have just used almond milk and it would have still tasted pretty similar. Then after I ate that, I was doing some work, but I was very cold, so I had my 40 calorie hot chocolate using Tesco Healthy Living hot chocolate with a little bit of sweetener, and then 6 cubes of chocolate on the side. Tesco Value milk chocolate, because you know how much I love Tesco Value. And I've had my porridge. Brace yourselves now. I'm going to show you a great alternative to McDonald's chips if you're trying to lose weight. A typical serving of McDonald's chips is around 370 calories, I want to say. This is only about 20. Let me show you. And I need your help. I did a vegan day of eating last week and it was horrible. I've decided from now on that I'm always going to include my normal porridge, my couscous concoction and dinner in my days of eating. So I could still have the foods that I eat every day, but I'm willing to sacrifice the snack snacks I have before and after the gym, my hot chocolate, and I'm willing to sacrifice all the chocolate I have throughout the day, and I'm going to give you guys the calories I usually have from my Greek yogurt and whey protein that I have just before bed, as well as the calories from a rice, cakes and chocolate snack I have during the evening usually. That means you guys have got 1,306 of my calories to play with, so you could tell me to eat anything. As you saw at the start of the video, I've already had Mexican food, Greek food and Australian food recommended to me to include in these days of eating, but if you have an idea, just leave it in the comment section below and I'll do it for you in the coming weeks. Here I've just got some kale that I've brought out of the oven. These are your healthy alternative to chips. They're about less than 20 calories, I think, per serving, obviously. You can have a whole bag of it. I'm only whispering because my family are watching a film. It's a very simple recipe. Get a baking tray, put a few sprays of olive oil spray on it. Then what you're going to do is put the kale on the baking tray, then spray it with garlic infused olive oil. Make sure it's garlic infused, and then put a generous serving of garlic salt in it before you put it in the oven. Put it in for half an hour, but I'd recommend halfway. Mix up the kale on the baking tray so it all gets crispy, because I failed to do that and some bits are still a bit soggy from where I washed the kale. And once you've brought it out, let it cool a little bit, but you still want to have it when it's crispy, so have it within, say, 20 minutes or half an hour. Once you've taken your serving, put a few pinches of salt on the kale just to give it that extra saltiness. You could put chili flakes, curry powder, whatever you like. You can put ketchup to the side and dip it in it if you like. And honestly, from being in the oven, it gives it a nice crispy texture. And if you shut your eyes, it's almost like you're having chips. Really good for those of you who are trying to lose weight. So I've left it a little while and it's starting to go soggy already. But I'm going to eat this, have my chocolate rice cakes, caramel rice cake and dark chocolate Tesco Value cube snack. And then I'll bring you back for when I have my dinner. Awkward bit of kale on my tooth. I'm afraid the time has come to end the video. Thanks for coming along on this journey though. You saw me preparing my dinner, but here I've got a salmon fillet, courgettes, green beans, carrots on the side, broccoli, and I've also got some potatoes over here, and I'm going to top this off with chili powder as well as reduced sugar and salt tomato ketchup. Before this, I already mentioned I have my rice cakes, caramel rice cakes, chocolate chip rice cakes and dark chocolate Tesco Value Pieces snack. Then a little bit later I have my couscous concoction, which is couscous, tomatoes, chicken breast, which I get from Sainsbury's basic section. It still tastes really good, and I'm still finishing off the vegan cheese from last week. I had a little bit of that with it, and it tastes actually not too bad. And then once I'd weighed out my dinner with the remaining calories I had the rest of my calories from Tesco Value dark chocolate and milk chocolate pieces, obviously. But instead of my ice cream magnum recently, I've been having one caramel rice cake topped with like a reduced sugar chocolate spread, which tastes exactly like the full sugar version. About 18 grams of that. Then I also top it with peanut butter, 15 grams. You might be wondering why don't I just get Reese's peanut butter, but this combination is really, really nice. Give it a go. If you did enjoy the video though, please give it a like, rating, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please share this video with anyone who wants to be entertained or needs to know a little bit more about diet, nutrition, fitness. I'll leave you a comment in this section below of a day of eating you'd like to see in the future. If you are interested in any diet plans, then feel free to send me an email about my online coaching services, or go click the link in the description below to see my previous client testimonials. Or if you just want to get a free nutrition ebook, then click the first link in the YouTube description. This is Albert Aldridge of AlbertAldridgeFitness.com, the nutrition coach, signing out. I'll see you in my next video.